Yo guys, it's Early here, back at it again with another video. Here I've got a Rust gameplay for you guys on Kill Confirmed. This gameplay was insane and it was amazing, and it was a nuke choke. I almost had the nuke and then I just choked it because I started rushing in for kills. But anyways guys, before we get into the video, as always, please leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon if you're new, and you'll be notified when I next drop a video. Before we get into the video, I'd just like to say a huge thank you recently on the support that I've received so far from, just video uploading consistently, talking about season 2, playing season 2, updates and everything else. So thank you guys, I really appreciate it. I can't thank you guys enough. And yeah, let's get right into it. So here we have a Rust gameplay, as I mentioned earlier. This was a nuke choke. Unfortunately, I started rushing towards the end, as you will see. My thought process throughout this game was just to pick people off. This spot is just insane to sit in, especially if the teammates don't really know. I mean, the enemy team doesn't really know these kind of spots. Majority of the people don't really know how many hiding spots there are just on this whole big sort of crane area, which is quite shocking because most people play the outside of the map. As always in Call of Duty, you're supposed to stick to the outside of the map, but this map is just totally different. So I decided to stick in this little sort of closed up area where I just went back and forth, up and down, just picked people off using my 725 and then using the Marksman Rifle, which is the Mark II, to pick people off from slightly longer ranges. As you will see throughout the gameplay, I do get a bit cocky and a bit rushy with the kills, and I start, just getting hit, I start dying, and the whole point of this video is to just kind of be patient. There's a lot of people that have got the nukes so far on Modern Warfare using the sniper or just using an SMG, but the main thing is to just be patient, especially if you know you're close to a nuke. Just be patient with the kills, you don't need to rush it. Just stick back, do what you're doing, and just pick people off and play more safely the more closer you get. I played the opposite, so as I was getting more closer to getting the nuke, I started rushing in and trying to kind of force myself to get kills, which is what made me get killed. I would say using this class setup is insane. So the 725 is insane on this map. Literally guys, it's insane. If you haven't used it, try it out on this map. It's insane. And the Marksman Rifle is just so I can just pick people off, just one shot them. I could use an SMG or an AR, but the thing with that is you have to put more bullets into people, and if they're from long range, it's just like it's not gonna work. Whereas a Marksman Rifle, I can see people's heads and I can just poke them off, just like that. I can just kill people straight off the bat. So I don't need to shoot from that long range with an SMG or an assault rifle and just damage them a little and not even get the kill, because they will have enough time to just sort of run away. Here you can see I've got my 15th kill. I'm on Ruthless right now, and then you can see, look, I'm panicking right now. You can see my character's just all over the place. I'm just panicking, and then there you go, I get blown off by a Semtex. So I was on about 16 kills and I choked it. The game before this, which I wasn't recording, I got 25 kills and I was 5 off a nuke, and then what happened was I got blown off. Basically there's a little barrel that you can blow up, and I think someone sort of threw a Semtex and it blew that up and I died. So it wasn't really entirely my fault, but I would say on this map it's probably one of the easiest maps to get a nuke on, especially if you have a strong solid team. You can definitely just pick people off and get a nuke. If you're communicating with people, because here we was just playing in a 2-man party, so it was just me and my friend. So what was happening is our teammates were just running around the whole map, whereas if you have a normal solid 6-man party, the whole point is to kind of stick back and just pick people off, especially in that left hand corner where you can just see people's heads. That is the best area. So if you can spawn on the left side of this map, it's the best. So then that way you can just cover that side, so make sure no one spawns there, and just leave the other side, the opposite side, empty, and just have people just kind of, keep spawning here and just keep doing the same thing. Because what would happen is people would spawn all over the place, and then they'll spawn behind you, left and right, and you wouldn't know, and you would have to look everywhere just so you know, like, no one's behind you, no one's trying to pick you off. So you just have to pay more attention. But when you're playing in a 6-man party, you kind of all know what you're doing. You're all kind of trained players. You're not playing with, retarded teammates. You're kind of in a party and you're communicating, so you can let your teammates know where the enemy team is or where an enemy player is, so they can pick them off easily. Here you can see I'm just popping off with the 725 and the Marksman Rifle. It's insane, guys, literally. Mark 2 is lovely. Once you've got the attachments, it's amazing. I was going to use the car, but then I realized that you need to be very vigilant with your shooting, whereas the car 98, with the Mark 2 you don't have to be that vigilant, but with the car 98, because the trigger sort of has to pull back again, it takes like 2 seconds to pull back the trigger and shoot again, whereas the Mark 2, it just takes a millisecond. So it's one shot after another, one shot after another, and even if you get hit markers, it's not a problem. You have enough time to shoot them and retaliate. Whereas with the Mark 2, if you get a hit marker, you don't really have much chance of surviving unless the enemy team player is really, really trash. But other than that, I decided to use the Mark 2, and it's just, really amazing. You can just pick people off. It's got about 6 bullets in a mag. It's amazing, guys. Like, you don't even need to do anything. Just use stem shots and a frag grenade with a 725, and that's it. Just stay at close proximity where you can sort of pick people off and sort of, use the 725 to its advantage as well, because as we know, 725 has been nerfed quite a lot. So don't just run in there willy-nilly. I would say think about your class, think about your perks, and if you didn't know, the perks have been changed quite a lot too. They've been changed around from perk 1 to perk 2 and perk 3 to perk 1 and vice versa. So look at the perks, look at the descriptions, and add the perks effectively, especially if you're going to play Rust 24/7. Right now at this particular moment in time, I am enjoying Rust as it is. The whole map is just amazing. I feel like this map will bring me back to Call of Duty. I'm really enjoying this map. I did hope for them to bring out another sort of Modern Warfare 2 remake, like High Rise would be brilliant. They could have brought 2 remakes. I would be happy with that, only because the old maps are just, it's just where the talent's at, it's just where the love's at. People love High Rise, people love Rust, people love Quarry. Those are like, the maps that people grew up on. So it's always a blessing to see them come back. For example, when Treyarch makes their games, they always bring back Nuketown 24/7. Even in Blackout, in Black Ops 4, the Battle Royale, they brought Nuketown as a city or an area which you could land in, which is amazing. And that's all you need. You need the companies to sort of bring back the nostalgic feel to the game, and then the game players will just automatically come back. You wouldn't need to force it. You wouldn't need to bring any sort of new thingy, because as humans we hate change, or as Call of Duty players, I should say, pardon me, we hate change. We don't want to see new changes, but we can always appreciate the remakes and the remasters of particular maps, particular games. Like even if they brought back Black Ops 1, I would enjoy it. I would definitely play that game more than I've played Modern Warfare, only because it's what I've grown up on and it's what I've enjoyed in the past highly. Other than that, this is just like a normal gameplay. I just thought I would just give you a little, a little chat over it, a little thought process review, how to kind of play this map in a way, and just do good at it, to be honest. Obviously, you're not going to be good straight off the bat, because obviously you might be new to this map, you haven't played it before, whereas there's other people who have played it for years and have played it in the past. But not to worry, take my tips and advice and my skills and just run with it, guys. And I hope you enjoy this map. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this new map, remastered map, the new guns and the battle pass. But that's it for me today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and hit the subscribe button, and share the video if possible, and hit the bell icon to be notified when I next drop a video. That's it, guys. Peace out, take care, bless. bless up.